All right, I'm taking a break from Destiny for the moment. I actually played 5 games yesterday in one day, which I think is a record for me. God of War, Modern Warfare 2, Destiny briefly, um, Vampire Survivors, which I liked, maybe not quite as obsessed with it as everyone else is, and Marvel Snap, which I am as obsessed with as everyone else is. I figured I would do kind of just a Marvel Snap video. This is not a sponsored video where you might think that if we're talking about a mobile game here. I am playing the PC version, which is just essentially a port of the mobile version, but this is clearly mainly designed for like phones and iPads and stuff. And unlike Hearthstone, it's like not really built out for desktop right now. So as you can see, I have my little like very fixed phone window here. Uh, this is a Marvel collectible card game that is made by the Hearthstone guy. It's made by Ben Brode, who after he left Blizzard went and I don't know what he did, started a new company. I don't know, and then that company made Marvel Snap, which was not on my radar at all until a lot of people on my timeline started obsessing over it. I think Destin Ligari was someone who was really into it, who kind of convinced me to try it out just from his extolling its virtues. I wrote about this today, and kind of the amazing thing about this game is that it is not a gacha card-based collectible game like with card packs. And every digital card game that I can think of is pretty much based around the idea of, you can earn card packs, blah, blah, blah. You can earn some cards, but mainly they want you to go to the store and just buy packs of cards, and then those you have a 5% chance at a legendary and a 10% chance at an epic and a 20% at a like it's gotcha. It's real life card packs are kind of the original gotcha loot boxes. So that does not really, we've had just eons of this era where all of these kind of card games had to be like this, and that is not true here. This is the store. There is nothing in here about buying cards. This game sells cosmetics, so you can pick different looks for cards that you have based on different kinds of art from the comics or artists they've hired. You can buy credits, which can like technically boost you a little bit and get you further unlocking new cards quicker, but that will just put you in harder pools of players, so that won't really do all that much for you. And then you can buy welcome bundles, nameplates, things like that. And then there is a season pass, where first there was a completely free season pass up to level 20, and you could unlock all that stuff for free. Here, you do have to pay $10 for this one, even though there is some free stuff in all of the tiers here. How many tiers is this? Holy crap. Okay, I don't know what season caches are. This is literally my second day with the game, so like I don't know everything. But the point is like it is extraordinarily hard to just buy power outright in this game. So the main thing you do is you have all your collection of cards here. You build a deck. This is you only get this many cards in a deck. It is like Hearthstone in the sense where each turn will give you a certain amount of energy. Each card costs a certain amount of energy. So first turn you can play 1 energy card, second turn 2 energy, and so on and so forth until you get to high power 6 energy cards that are some of the best in the game and have the best effects and things like that. There are relatively few mechanics to kind of learn. There are on reveal mechanics where each turn everyone plays a card and then no one can see it until both players flip over a card. And so then when that happens, something will happen on reveal. And then there are ongoing effects, which are just kind of constantly happening. They don't happen like on reveal. They just are always present when this card is on the field. And then there might be a couple other verbs here, but those are the main ones. And then there are like the specialty cards. What'd I do with Odin? Like Odin here. So his reveal is activate the on-reveal abilities of your other cards at this location. So you can start to see how things kind of stack, how things get a little crazy. So in this deck, I have Odin, who will then make cards like this. add a 7 power tiger to another location. That will happen again. So it's a good way to get effects that happen once to happen multiple times. Same with Ironheart. Things like that. So this is this is not a quote good deck. I still have mostly just starter cards here, but this is kind of the gist of it. And the rules of the game are there are 3 columns, and you will have to. I'll just play one and then kind of talk about it as I do it. There are 3 columns, and each of them is like a piece of land. You are trying to just amass power on your side of the board to be able to win 2 out of these 3 columns with total power. This is not like the most original concept, like other games do this, but you will kind of get the impression here. We'll see if I lose my opening game here. I win most of my games, but I'm still at very, very kind of low tiers. Uh-oh, I'm already getting rocked by Rocket Raccoon here. I'm still at very, very low tiers so far here. So that was not ideal. +1 energy this turn. Okay, so now that boosts me to 3 energy. So I'm going to play Mr. Fantastic in the middle because his ability is he will give adjacent locations +2 power. So this is like getting +2 power across the board. And my goal is to win, again, 2 out of the 3 things here. We will see how this goes as time goes on. One thing about this game, when people are not endlessly debating their hand, games are very fast. They can be no more than a couple minutes. It is very hard to even get a long game unless you have someone who is just dramatically stalling at every turn. I have no idea. This person may have just gone AFK, which is not ideal for the video I'm making, but at least this shows you the board and what we're doing here. So maybe they have left. We're just really confused about what 3 energy card to use. Oh my god, was that me? It was me. It was me. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Okay. I forgot to hit the button because my microphone was blocking it. That makes a lot more sense now. All right, only 1 card can be played here for each player. So you're going to have to really make that one count. And I'm going to... I don't have a good 3-drop here, really. So I'm going to do Punisher here. So you're going to want to put a big card over here. Punisher gets power the more enemies are on the other side of the board. So he will get +2 power here. So I am... oh wait, so okay, so that transformed into one of the other ones. So now I think I ought to lose this, and we will see what happens. So I'm really going to have to make the next one count and put my highest energy thing over here because I pretty much guarantee to lose this one. This guy's got a Khazar. I have already lost this side, so I don't really mind that. Got a blue Marvel here. Still not high enough. I'm going to save Odin for over there and just hope for the best. So right now, this is really going to come down to the wire. This thing at the top is called a snap. You can gamble. I will match his snap because it gives you confidence that you're going to win the game. And he was not confident, and he left the game. So at the end of this, I am moving through the ranks. You will move up and down based on losses once you get past, I think, rank 10 or something. After every match, you will gain a certain amount of currency that will use to upgrade your cards. Upgrading your cards does not give them more power. It just changes their rarity. If you go from normal to uncommon, it will do a frame break, and so like this is, you can see him bursting out of the edges of the card. Rare will make them 3D, and then I haven't gotten past rare yet, but I think it's like holofoil effects and maybe motion effects, things like that. And it's not just for cosmetics. Once you start upgrading cards, this is how you move through the game's main progression system and unlock more cards. This is your collection level. Every card you upgrade will boost you further up this level, and this is how you're unlocking new cards. So pretty much every new card I've unlocked, outside of a couple in the Battle Pass, is from here. And you will, there are hundreds of these levels. I have gotten to 40 on day 2, but it will obviously take longer to kind of move through this as time goes on. Once you hit a certain point and you unlock a ton of cards, it will put you into kind of a higher tier of player, so other people with more stuff in their decks. There are, of course, weekly challenges, which will give you the currency that you need in order to upgrade your cards over here. and then it will give you Battle Pass currency as well. I don't know what this is. Okay, make your opponent retreat. That was a challenge. So that's another one. So now I have upgraded my Battle Pass, and there are lots of cards that are lots of challenges that you will go through over time. And now, so I'm in the season pass here, but until I pay for it, I'm not going to start unlocking things. This is a Miles Morales themed, or I guess Symbiote themed season pass here. And then I can get the free rewards as I go through here, but I will pay $10 for this because I'm enjoying this game, and it is because it is not predatory. So let's do another game, see how it goes. Someone with my same profile picture. So I like Quicksilver. Quicksilver always starts in your hand, so you always have a turn 1 drop. Add a 9 power monster here for each player. Sure, why not? That's fine. I'll just put him here. I don't really know like opening hand strategies to that much, but it depends on what things are. I really like Colossus because he cannot be destroyed, moved, or have its power reduced. So there are a lot of debuff things where it'll be like this square has -3 power, and Colossus will be immune to stuff like that. So he can be very helpful. All right, cards with no abilities here have +3 power. I'm pretty sure most of my cards have abilities. I think I might have one in my deck that doesn't. I'm going to put Star-Lord over here. Star-Lord is reliant on the other person playing a card in the same spot next turn. Lost that gamble. Domino is over here. After turn 5, put a card from each player's hand here. Okay. So my mana curve is screwed up right now. I am not going to really try to compete for this spot here, I don't think. Because you only need to win 2 out of 3, so I'm going to keep building these up over here. Don't know if that's the right call or not, but I guess we'll find out. That's probably Mr. Fantastic. Yes, everybody loves Mr. Fantastic. Again, I'm probably just going to forfeit that spot over there. All right, so my mana curve, not ideal, but not terrible. I will play White Queen to get one of my opponent's cards. That's her ability. Draw the highest card in your opponent's hand. So this is good because it gives you a powerful card, and it lets you know what they have. Okay, so they have Namor. Namor is not really going to be useful for me here, because it's only +5 power if it's your only card there, and that is no longer going to be the case for me. I have limited options here. So I'm going to put White Tiger here, which will give me a +7 in one of these other places. I'm kind of hoping that I draw my Odin to double trigger some events from some effects. I'm sure some like active Marvel Snap players are like watching this gameplay and being like, dude, what are you doing? You're so bad. I guess we'll find out. All right, that was a pretty good pool. So I'm gonna win that. This person's going to snap. So, okay. I am in a bit of a tough spot here. It's kind of a gamble. So I can double power over here with Iron Man. I'm definitely going to win this one. But this seems like too much of a gamble. If I just double to 12 and he has 7, he could put a big monster there. But if he puts the big monster over here, I will also lose even if I double with Iron Man here. So I don't see a better option. This is too much randomness with Ironheart. So we will see how this goes. He snapped. I didn't snap. I'm not confident enough. Okay, so I think I got it. Pretty sure I got it. 20. I guess I should have snapped. If I snapped, so that would have gone up to 8. And these are representative of how many ranks you gain at the end of a match. If you lose, you will lose all those ranks. So hit a new height here. Obviously, as you go on, like you will have to earn more and more of this currency to upgrade stuff. And that is the loop. As you can see, these games are very fast. You are always making progress. Microtransactions are pretty limited right now. Like that can change in the future, but I really doubt this is going to just totally change over to some sort of mass gacha model. And I'm really, really enjoying this so far. So do recommend it. It is obviously free to download on Steam or your phone or whatever. And it's just a lot of fun. Really fast games, really addictive. Like, you're like, I'm just going to play one game, and then you play like 6 games, and you're like, okay, what happened? But there are a ton of cards that I have not been able to find yet. There's just lots and lots of cards that you're going to unlock as you further make your way up here, but it's going to take a while for that. I'm literally on day 2, and I know people are like in the hundreds already for ranking up stuff there. So anyway, that is my little aside here. I don't know if I'll do, more than one video on this, but we'll see how long I play it, and maybe we'll get into some advanced Marvel Snap strategy and deck building and whatever at some point, depending on how popular this game gets and if people would like to see that kind of content. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.